Okay. Against, we've got Victoria and Stephen representing the ECSFR. I'm sure we'll learn what that is.
Thank you. Victoria has generously allocated the time to myself. So, my name is Stephen Tonnegoodso. I'm a fellow of the Institution of Engineers Australia, a 13-year resident of Hewenbrook by Wilson's Creek, and chair of the community association ECSFR, which is Environment and Community Safe from Radiation. There's a website under that name. I'm speaking for the recommendation of Council and against the tower. You might recall in 2002 when phones made calls. Well, in 2002, the PANSA published their radiation protection standard, and you will see, back when they made calls, the power levels were quite low. This is an indication of, as the levels increase, the impacts that research demonstrates. To quote from that standard, PANSA say, there is currently a level of concern about RF exposure which is not fully alleviated by the existing scientific data. It is true that data regarding biological effects at levels below the limits specified in the standard are incomplete and inconsistent. The health implications for these data are not known. That is the standard. The standard then goes on to say that laws require relevant parties to continually assess and improve the safety and health impact of their activities. A PANSA is based on ICNIRP, which is an international standard, and they actually say the same thing. In the 16 years since 2002, telcos may not have followed the standard's requirements of continual improvement, but clearly the staff of Byron Shire Council have. We applaud your staff for their application of the precautionary principle in recommendations 4 and 5 against the DA. Moreover, the PANSA standard states it is recognised that the standard does not operate in isolation from the legal framework within Australia. To this end, we look at section 1.3 of the Environmental Planning and Assessment Act, and we find that the objective of the Act in summary is to provide the social welfare by facilitating ecologically sustainable development whilst integrating social considerations. Section 1.4 of the Act tells us the definition of ecologically sustainable development. That's found in section 6.2 of the Protection of the Environment Administration Act 1991. We find in section 6 the objectives of this Act include preventing and reducing pollution. On the matter of pollution, consciously or unconsciously, residents chose to live in an area without mobile reception to be safe from harm and to not be assaulted by pollutants against their will. We further find in section 6.2a of the Act specifically mentions the implementation of the precautionary principle. In recommendations for refusal of the DA, Council refers to the Environmental Planning and Assessment Act of 1979, section 415. The evaluation of the DA must automatically follow the objective of the Act and the precautionary principle, and must consider ecologically sustainable development. If approved, Telstra will have a facility on its land that is intent on irradiating its neighbours with electromagnetic radiation, a pollutant. The electromagnetic radiation will become a nuisance if it is causing interference to the neighbour in the form of any discomfort, fear and harm. Based on the advice in the PANSA fact sheet from 2015, community members have obtained medical advice and provided this to Council. Council is therefore aware that electromagnetic radiation emissions from the tower will clearly cause a public or common nuisance, as implied in the majority of the 114 objection submissions. To this end, Council is correct in its application of the precautionary principle to reject the DA. In several legal cases, which our friend the barrister has provided, determined in the High Court, and I can distribute these for clarity, the current law makes it clear as follows. It's no justification that the inconvenience caused by it, in our case the tower, is less than the public benefit derived from its existence. In conclusion, we congratulate our elected Byron Shire Council in advance for making the decision to reject the Telstra Tower development application and thereby preserve the Wilsons Creek and surrounding valleys as a sanctuary for the environment, for the community, health and community amenity. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Any questions for Stephen? Councillor in charge.
Thank you for the presentation. I have a question just in relation to when you don't have a tower, because I've looked into this for another DA that came to us, but I'm just curious, when you don't have a tower and all of us have our devices and they're searching for a signal, does that not, someone's told me that that creates more.
Yeah, I actually brought a meter with me. What happens is if you don't have a tower, okay, and you leave your phone on, at full power, your phone, which is a microwave device, is going, is there a tower there? Is there a tower there? And it's constantly pulsing, constantly pulsing. If you also have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi on, then you're getting constant signals at maximum power looking for these devices to communicate with. And if it's under your pillow, that's not a good thing, for example. But yes, so whenever you go out of range, you should turn it on.
And out of curiosity, if you do have a meter with you, what is our room?
It's
Don't ask.
I looked at it before. We had coffee this morning at, actually I won't name the cafe, but it was through the roof, because it was in direct line of sight to the tower, and it was in the red. At the moment, and I can, sorry, glasses. Unit. And if you put your phone over, so that's in the red at the moment, which is unsafe for life. If you, if it's on, you hear that beeping? That's saying it's critical, it's critical, it's critical. Every time it beeps, it's going into that critical stage.
So we're all stuck.
Yeah, evacuate, yeah. Don't you, Lord Robinson. But yes, and that's that pulsing, constantly pulsing the tower.
Thank you for the presentation.
Thank you.
And yet not one person turning their phone. Question, Councillor Hunter. Where I was. Just what risk does this is a part of the black spot program, and the federal government has identified that across Australia these spots have to be filled up to provide the community with the facilities they expect and the safety that one would expect. And in this area, in Wilsons Creek, it's particularly unique in the way it's access in, its terrain and so on. At times of trouble, when there's floods or fires or whatever emergencies that might be on, at what level do you assess the risk of those yet to be born young babies or young people or grandparents perhaps that are put at further risk because the communications in that area isn't adequate?
Well, I've lived in Gilbrook for 13 years, and in almost every year there's been a flood. And when there is a flood, I pick up the telephone, the landline, the copper phone, and I call my neighbours. 112, as I understand it, is the emergency signal that you can actually dial from your phone when you don't have reception. So you don't need a tower to still access the emergency network. It's like 000, but for mobile phones. And in the early days, they used to advertise that. Now they don't anymore, but it's there. And we also heard from John, the captain of our Rural Fire Brigade, that in his 25 years, I think, of service, the Australian government's emergency network has not gone down, to his knowledge, once. Quite often when there's a flood up in Wilsons Creek and the Telstra exchange runs out of power, the telephone goes down. But also, bearing in mind too, we're a very strong community and we look out for each other.
Question, Councillor Spoon. Thank you for your presentation. It was interesting. I do know that if this is rejected, it is being rejected on the 6 points that have been identified through the planning process, which does not address the whole issue.
and certainly I'll be supporting it on that basis that it's a planning issue. Because the community is clearly behind what you're saying. I accept that. I'm just wondering whether the community should be identifying the fact that it doesn't have coverage for those people who don't live in the community and drive through there. But it seems to me that's one of the things that the whole population is getting used to, and whether that's been discussed at all. Because, yeah, you've taken a very strong stance, but I think there's a responsibility with that stance, that for those people who are coming to the area to know about it. You don't really know that.
Well, that's a very good point, and in fact, it could be made into a benefit, because what we've found through our processes and our research is there is a global demand for detox, where people living in the cities are increasingly living in toxic environments. Not only do they have EMR stressing their immune systems and their inflammatory systems, but also just exhaust pollutants, toxic chemicals, we've heard about Monsanto recently, and so on and so forth. And so these people are looking to get away and have a break. And so having an area or a sanctuary where you can go and you're not being constantly bombarded with pollutants is a benefit, I would say, to society, not just the members of Wilson's Creek, but the community at large. And yeah, thank you.
Yeah,